Well, things are getting very interesting in the NASCAR world. We all know by now that last week, Jimmy Johnson and Legacy Motor Club is suing RWR Racing after a failed charter agreement where they had $45 million on the go to purchase the charter from RWR, and he ghosted them practically. And today, we just figured out that they're putting a restraining order on them. And what that means in NASCAR terms is that they cannot sell that charter. Rick Ware can't to another team. So he's either going to keep it or he's going to sell it to Legacy. He cannot do nothing else. So that's the purpose of the restraining order. So it's going to work out, I believe, ultimately for Jimmy Johnson. And if it does, I believe Ryan Preece is going to be getting the short end of the stick because Rick Ware Racing owns two charters. It is the 60, which is currently being leased out to RFK Racing, and he also owns the 51 charter. And this right here is just very chaotic, and ultimately it could very well mean that Ryan Preece is going to be without a ride, and he is doing really well. So it's unfortunate, but we don't really know what's going to happen there for RFK, because if Preece is doing well and Buescher's doing well and Keselowski's sucking, I believe Brad Keselowski is going to look at it from an ownership perspective, and maybe he'll retire, which isn't the most fun thing to talk about, a big, popular former champ retiring, but that could very well happen, and Preece could be possibly in a ride still, but time will tell there. Franco Colapinto is getting, just closer by the day in replacing Jack Doohan and Alpine. Doohan was clearly injured after the Japanese Grand Prix weekend, so he could very well be on standby this weekend in Bahrain if something were to go wrong. So keep an eye on Franco and Alpine. It's going to happen at some point, I believe.